What have I done? I feel like I've done a lot, but maybe haven't done a lot because what I've done takes a lot of time, so I feel like I've done a lot. Does that make sense? Anyhow, what have I done? Done a little scenery, done some more buildings. That's pretty much it. Scenery and buildings. And take you down and show you that in a couple of minutes here. Well, hopefully not a couple of minutes, but a few seconds here. But first I just want to give you guys give a shout out to a couple of channels I ran across who doesn't have a lot of subscribers but doing some pretty good work. One of them is Kurt Berg. I'll put the link up. He only has about he has 42 subscribers. He's the one that has 42 subscribers. He's building a really nice HO size layout. Pretty good looking stuff. So if you guys get a chance, go check him out. Another guy is, excuse me man, it's allergy season, so I keep rubbing my eye, I'm sorry. Another guy is, what's his name? Boulder Creek Yard is his channel. Last time I looked at it, it had 92 subscribers. He has a pretty cool, really nice shelf layout he's building. And plus he's building a diorama to enter into is it National Model Railroads Building Association? Something like that. Anyhow, it's a diorama he's building to enter into something. Anyhow, if you go look at it, you'll know what it is. And it's a pretty cool diorama. I mean, he's, right now, the last video I looked at, he was in the painting of the rock stages. But anyhow, he's kind of a cool guy. He'll show you all the boo-boos he's made too, and how he's corrected them and things like that. So when you get an opportunity, go peek at those two channels and give them some love, all right? So I'm sitting here doing some coupler installation. I've done a couple, but I decided to film the third one because maybe I'm not doing something right, or maybe I'm using the wrong couplers, and maybe there may be a better way of doing this. But these are some Walther's gold line center beam flats, and I'm changing them out and putting the KD couplers in. And I'm using 158s, and I probably should be using, what's the long shank ones? I think maybe 149s or something, but I don't have any. Maybe if I get some, I'll change these out and put 149s. But my question is, the bottom of these center beam flats, they have this plate like this with 3 screws in it. When you take the plate take the plate off, and you take out the little centering piece for the coupler that's already installed, and you put in the KD coupler with, they have the whiskers self-centering. The shanks on these are, this is a little bit thicker than the KDs, which is not, than the Walther's couplers, which is okay. But when you install them, and what happens when you install these, for some reason, since I guess you put the plate back on, and I'm going to have to show this with another boxcar, but I've already fixed it. The coupler has a lot of sag to it, and it sags down. Hopefully this is still in the coupler sags down, and when you check it on the height gauge, I forgot this. Anyway, this thing right here, I forget the name of it. Anyway, it's below the piece on the height gauge, and the coupler is hanging low. So in order for me to fix that, when I install the coupler, the KDs, I put this in, and I put a washer right here. Then put the plate back on. That fixes the sag with no problem. But it's a pain in the butt, when I'm putting the plate back on with the screws to hold this and keep everything right. So I'm not going to show me doing this, but and I don't always get it right the first time. I think I've gotten one of them right the very first time I did it. My question is there a simpler way to doing this? Is anybody else done this with Katie, with the whiskers and not gotten a sag? And I don't know if you used a washer here. Is there some simpler way of reassembling this thing that I don't know about? If so, if you guys run into this and have a video, please put it in the comments. I don't know how many more of these I got that may show that, that may end up with this kind of a issue. I mean, it's a simple fix, but it's a pain in the butt to fix. That's all I'm saying. So leave me a comment and maybe a link to a video of someone that's done this a lot simpler. I kind of looked around. I haven't found any yet, but I can't tell you I spent a whole lot of time looking. But appreciate the help if you can. If not, I'll just continue to do them the way I am doing them, and it works. So anyhow, that's it for the coupler installation. So I decided I'll show you guys what I'm doing with these buildings. These are two buildings I got in I don't know if you want to call it an estate giveaway or what, but these two came from a friend of mine whose father-in-law had a train layout, and when he passed away, they didn't know what to do with it. So he brought it over and dumped a bunch of stuff on me, which I was more than happy to take. These are some HO buildings that were in pretty bad shape that I am trying to refurbish and put into my downtown area. One is this Equitable Bank right here. I had started what I thought filming some of this stuff earlier, but I didn't realize that my SD card was full, so we missed some of it. And I thought I was filming and I wasn't. But anyhow, this one wasn't too bad. I got the roof off, and I had to take this piece off right here off the top and these windows out and replace and put them back in nicely. And this window right here I've got to put back in. But this one wasn't too bad. So on to this one. Now this one was a nightmare. As you can see, I removed this wall. I removed a piece that was up here, which is that piece right there. I've taken the roof off, which is over here, and some other pieces like the front door and stuff. This one was put together pretty bad. I don't know if you can see down in here, this the front wall is not even against the stops, and so it had left a gap even when they tried to glue it. I've gotten the glue out, and I'll see if I can take this front wall off and then file stuff back and replace it. One of the things I realized, I don't know if these are Tyco kits or OAHM kits or whatever, but I realize as I'm doing this, they're the same kit. Only difference is they got the front walls are different. This portion right here is different. If you look at the sides, this side, that side, it's the exact same thing. The back, exact same backs. So this side, well, yeah, you can't see that side now since I've taken it apart, but if you look at it, it's the same part. It's the same thing. You got, I think the front has some different window frames, so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to continue disassembling this one. I'm going to try and get this front wall off. The back wall and this wall over here seems to be in pretty good shape the way they are, so I'm going to leave those. I realized that when I was taking it apart, there's no actual clear window stuff, or whatever you want to call it, cellophane or whatever that stuff is, or hard plastic on any of these windows. So I do have some stuff that I can use for windows. But I'm going to continue with this one and disassembling and show you guys more when I get more done. Well, alrighty. I've gotten the front wall off this other building, and I did end up taking this corner off on this wall. After I got the front wall off, I realized that it wasn't squared up against the little stops they have here, and so it was kind of bowed out. So what I got to do now is got to start cleaning things up around these edges and start getting things reassembled slowly. Going to be doing some other little things to these buildings, but I won't spoil it now, and I'll let you guys see it as I go along. And if you're wondering how I'm taking them apart, I'm just using a razor and slowly slicing through the glue. Somebody will probably put in the notes, well, all you had to do was make this solution and drop it down in there and it'll come right apart. Well, I hope it's that easy. But so if there's such a thing, let me know. Now I gotta just clean these up. They are pretty dirty. I don't know what this stuff is all over them, but gonna try and clean them up some and start re-gluing and start doing some more painting and fixing them up, and then that's gonna be pretty much it. So I got this building back together, added a few roof details, air conditioner and a vent, and kind of weathered it up a little bit, and kind of weathered up the sidewalk and the drive down this side and the sidewalk, and this little sidewalk on this side. So that's about all I did to this building once I got it back together. This is that other one. You see those two lights sticking there? I don't want to use those. I just got them stuck there. Hopefully I can find some shorter ones with the little bulbs on them. How do you say that? The bubble top ones that are shorter, that'll fit there and look a lot nicer. But I got this building back together. I ended up with the roof. I did the gravel roof. Put a few vents on the top of it. Kind of weathered up the air conditioning vent a little bit. It's kind of old. And this one, oh yeah, I did fade out the brick and stuff on this side. Why did I not do this side? I don't know. Maybe I just forgot. But anyway, got it back together. So that's those two buildings. This is another building that's under construction that I've gotten. It's a, what is it? It's some office building, Walther's office building that's under construction. It's going to go in that location. If you saw my Facebook page, you noticed that I did sort of finish assembling. This is a City Classics grocery store, but I'm not going to use it as that. It's going to be more like a mini mart. Added a few roof details to it. This is a gas station, what do you call this? Gas station island from, I forgot what the Walther's kit is called. But it's the one that's got a truck island, a car island, and a couple other buildings to it. And if you saw my Facebook page, you saw the Kentucky Fried Chicken that I've been working on. I haven't done the roof because it's probably a 3 or 4 hour masking job just to get that roof done, to paint it. So that should be done in the future. Also started working on, I think you might have seen these houses on my Facebook page, but I also added a shed to that one. Well, not shed to it, but added a shed. That's another house. That's another house, and that's another house. Well, this one, you're looking at the back. I built this little deck thing on the back, some steps, and put another shed out. Nothing's permanently attached down there yet, but this will be my little neighborhood, one of my little neighborhood areas, maybe the only one, we'll see, neighborhood areas. GSB landscaping company has not come in and planted all the trees and the grass and stuff, so that'll be something in the future. I also got my mosquitoes fishing hut, whatever you call it, done about 99% almost. This thing took quite some time. The roof is not glued on, so I'm not going to move it, it'll be falling off. It has tons of details to it, little details if you paint and things like that. I had some issues doing the dry transfer. As you can see, the mosquito, no matter how much I burnished that, it would not transfer. Now the little ones, I don't know if you can see the one that says fishing and gear that's on the signs hanging on the porch. They were easy, they just came right on off. But this thing has a lot of details to it, a lot of little painting you got to do and things, so that took a while. I think that's all for the buildings that I've been working on recently, but I mean, it's quite a few. The other thing I've done to the layout, as you saw, I started this neighborhood area. I put that road in that comes off of a road that goes through downtown, and it's just going to dead end right there. Did a little scenic thing at the end, built a little, I don't know if you can see that in the screen, but it's so you don't continue on into the bushes, the people driving. I still need to do some painting and fading of the roads. The biggest scenic thing I did was along the back here, this backdrop area, as I pan down, down, down. There's an area all the way down at the corner. I don't know if you can see that. We just see red dirt right there. I have not done that little corner yet, but I did that, so it looks a little bit better than it was. Put it that way. I added some more scenic material into this pond area that I'm going to be doing. And let's see what I do. Oh, I did this area here, some scenic. No trees yet in the out forward because I've got 2 boxes and a starter kit of what are those trees called? I forget the name of the stuff now, but anyhow, to make trees that's going to be going out here. So basically this is just an area I started scenicking. Going to add some more bushes and stuff also. I did do a modification to the railroad. There used to be a switch right here that came out to like a siding right here. I took that out. It wasn't making any sense. And it would be difficult to switch if I've got any propane cars parked over it. Ain't no gas. Oh, mail call. Got a couple of LPG trucks there, parked there. I did find this is a building I've had for quite a while. I found a spot to put it in there. It's going to be, I guess, part of anal gas. But I'm closer now to this area. You see I haven't done any bushes or trees yet in that little spot right there. I started building this one tank car. These are some Walthers kits. I've got about, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these things. Oh, excuse me. They're these Walthers kits that, these kits, you gotta assemble them. So I've got about, I think, 3 more of these to do. I mean, I haven't even finished that one, but I started it. What else have I done to this layout besides all this scenery stuff and my gravel road that I tried to add in is coming off of there, go around, and I built a little stop thing there, but there's a little path that the fishermen, people that want to fish can continue to walk and go down the rocks and fish. That's my attempt for a dirt gravel road. That's coming off of there. What else have I got going here? That's pretty much it. I started a road here. This is just going to be another dirt gravel road right here. This come here, goes this way, and it's going to have a crossing that goes over so you can get the mosquitoes fishing in the little lake over there. It's got an imaginary area where, you know, you have to use your imagination. The road comes off and it will join that road somewhere out here. I did start putting this road in, and I tried fading it. All these roads are just those silly winks stuff. So I tried fading it with some India ink. It turned out not too bad. Construction wise, I did add in this area right, this fascia in here, and filled in that corner. I've reconstructed, reassembled, rearranged, whatever you want to call it, this town area about, I don't know, I'm probably on my 20th time now. Like, the only thing still set in stone is where the Kentucky Fried and the little store and the gas pumps are. Back here, I do want to put some backdrop buildings across this area back here. What I'm looking to do is use those PGH Train Fanatic, is that how it goes? He has a backdrop that kind of resembles abandoned mills that you see all over the South, but I need to get in contact with him because I do not want them lighted, or I do not want the smokestacks on top of it. But everything else, I would like get a couple of those and put along that to simulate an abandoned mill. But that is pretty much all I have been able to accomplish with my layout. Did I do anything over here? Nope, didn't do anything over here. So that's pretty much it. Hope you made it to the end, and hope you like my little layout update I've done here. So appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a great time over the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.